Have you ever experienced a kitchen sink draining very slowly, with water constantly pooling, leaving behind dirt and unpleasant odors? Just like my sink here. I only washed a few dishes, but you can see the water still hasn't drained completely. Food residue remains in the sink, making dishwashing very inconvenient. If this situation persists, it not only creates unsanitary conditions, but can also lead to more severe pipe blockages over time. Many people, when faced with this problem, immediately think of calling a plumber or using drain cleaning chemicals. But in reality, there are some very simple tips that we can easily do ourselves at home. In today's video, Ruby Home will share with you how to deal with a slow draining kitchen sink using very easy steps. Let's get started and see the results. First, before starting the unclogging process, I'll clean the sink area to make the following steps easier. I'll remove the strainer from the drain and set it aside. Since there's still quite a bit of standing water in the sink, I'll use a ladle to scoop some of it out. I'll scoop it out one ladleful at a time and pour it into another bucket or basin until the water level in the sink is significantly reduced. As you can see, when the water is removed, the drain opening becomes more visible. Although this step is quite simple, I advise you not to skip it. Just spending a few extra minutes removing the water and cleaning the drain area will make the unclogging process in the following steps much easier and more effective. After emptying all the standing water from the sink, I'll now begin the first step in addressing the blockage. First, I'll take a can of Coca-Cola and slowly pour it directly down the drain. I'll pour slowly to allow the water time to gradually flow down the pipe. After pouring, I'll let the Coca-Cola soak in for a short time before proceeding to the next step. While waiting, I'll prepare the cleaning mixture to continue treating the pipe. Now, I'll start mixing the cleaning solution to continue treating the drain. First, I'll prepare dish soap and a measuring cup to accurately measure the ingredients. I'll measure about 100 milliliters of dish soap and pour it into a clean bowl. Next, I'll use the measuring cup to add 100 milliliters of vinegar and pour it into the bowl with the dish soap. Then, I'll add 1 teaspoon of sea salt and stir well with a spoon until all the ingredients are combined. I'll stir until the mixture is homogeneous. It's ready to use now. Preparing everything in advance like this will make the process quicker and easier. Now, I'll return to the sink. First, I'll place the drain strainer back in its original position. Next, I'll sprinkle some baking soda over the drain opening. Then, I'll slowly pour the prepared mixture over the baking soda. I pour slowly so the mixture gradually seeps down the pipe. As you can see, as soon as the mixture comes into contact with baking soda, a slight bubbling begins to appear, and the color of the mixture gradually changes. At this point, I will let it sit for a while to allow the mixture to continue its action. You can see that when the mixture comes into contact with baking soda, air bubbles begin to appear quite clearly. This bubbling helps the mixture penetrate the small crevices around the drain opening and helps loosen dirt and grease buildup near the drain opening. I will let the mixture sit for a few minutes to give the ingredients more time to work. After letting the mixture work for a while, you can see the foam gradually diminishing and almost completely flowing down the drain. During this time, the mixture had a chance to come into contact with the drain opening, helping to soften and loosen some of the dirt and grease clinging to the drain, making drain cleaning easier. Now, I will start flushing with a low flow of water. I don't turn the tap on too strongly at first, but let the water flow slowly, which helps to wash away the remaining mixture and carry the loosened dirt down the drain. Once I see the water starting to drain more steadily, I continue flushing with more water to thoroughly clean the entire sink and the drain opening. At the same time, I gently wipe around to remove any remaining dirt. That completes the cleaning process. With this method, the drain opening area is also cleaned more thoroughly, helping to reduce the accumulation of dirt after daily use. So, we've just finished demonstrating how to clean and maintain your kitchen sink using very familiar and readily available ingredients found in every household. Just a few minutes of regular cleaning will keep the drain area cleaner, helping to reduce the buildup of dirt and grease during daily use. To keep your sink clear, you should also regularly clean the drain strainer and avoid pouring leftover food or excessive grease directly down the drain. These are small habits, but they will help reduce the risk of blockages and keep your sink clean. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to the Ruby Home channel for more useful, simple, and easy-to-apply tips for everyday life. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and see you in Ruby Home's next videos.